And then instead of giving other people opportunities, instead of like giving other people like chances and opportunities to come up, she'll put herself in these movies. And then what really, really, really irks me. Hi friend, welcome back to the channel. I have given up on my dreams and I want to talk about it today as I put on makeup. The thing is, I'm not going anywhere necessarily. I'm actually going to stay inside the house after this. But I do want to feel pretty. And the thing is, I have to put on makeup to do this video anyways. So I wanted to put on my makeup as I tell you guys why I am giving up on my dreams, especially when it comes to working in entertainment, because everything is so weird right now with like trying to find work, with trying to work in this industry, that I just feel like it's time for me to give up. Something is, I'm not very good at doing makeup. But that's kind of why I'm kind of bringing this to you guys, because a lot of people in my audience know a lot about makeup and how they do it. So I want you guys to give me all the tips, tricks, and all the recommendations you have, because I would love to like start doing more makeup on camera if I can get better at it. And it's like, I'm not Jackie Aina, I'm not Jaclyn Hill, like I'm not a makeup guru, passionate makeup person at all. But I do want to learn, and I have been learning, and I've watched a lot of tutorials in the last few weeks to learn how to do it. So the thing is, I do love makeup. I love makeup and I love putting it on, and I feel so pretty with it. But I don't think I'm very good at it, but I want to practice and I want to be better. And if I can practice on camera and talk to you guys about things, why not? So I have everything in front of me, and I'm going to start with my primer. As if you guys will tell in this video that everything I have is very, very affordable and cheap, and because I don't like spending too much money on makeup, because I feel like makeup like washes away and it goes down the drain and it goes away from your face, and I don't believe in spending so much money on it. If I'm looking to my right, it's because I am looking in the mirror. So yeah, my face is somewhat prepped. I already washed it. I put on some sunscreen and I should be ready to go. So the first thing I'm going to try to put on is this. A lot of the beauty gurus always say start with primer, and that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so why am I giving up on my dreams? Because I'm sick of it. I'm not giving up on YouTube because I really like YouTube and it brought me a lot of opportunities and I really enjoy it. But I'm going to give up on trying to work in the entertainment industry, because I just feel like there's literally no more opportunities for beginners anymore. Like there's no more opportunities for people that don't have any connections in the industry, whose parents don't work in the industry, who's like people they know that work in the industry. Trying to start from scratch, from the bottom, is so difficult, and I just don't want to do that anymore. When I was very, very, very young, I wanted to work in the entertainment industry. I have been wanting to work in the entertainment industry since I was like 13. I wanted to be the next Britney Spears. And due to wanting that, I have always dreamt of moving to Hollywood, getting an agent. Like an agent is gonna just like fall out of the sky for me to do. To like an agent is gonna fall out of the sky for me to work with. And I wanted to be a singer, and back then it felt like it would be a very easy thing to do. But because back then was early 2000s, now we're in 2024, things have changed so much. The industry has changed so much, and I just feel like I said, there's just no opportunities for anybody anymore. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is my foundation. Who here does their foundation first? Like, what's better, doing your foundation first and then doing your eye stuff, or is it like foundation last? I've heard it's good to do foundation last, but I don't know. You guys tell me. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do my foundation last, even though I just said I was gonna do it first. I changed my mind. Okay, so it's very hard to like talk and do makeup at the same time, but whatever, I'm gonna do it anyways. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyes. I do have my Anastasia Beverly Hills here, and then I'm going to use, to do my concealer, I'm gonna use this as primer. That's what I've been doing for the past few months, is using this as primer, even though it's a concealer, which I will be using for my under eyes, but I also use this as eyeshadow primer. It's the ColourPop one. Okay, and I do like to use my hands. I could use a brush too, I guess. Let me just use a brush. See, look, I'm not a professional. I'm not a beauty guru. I'm not very good at this. That's why I'm trying to get better at it. And I want to get better at it in front of you guys. So maybe in a couple of months, my makeup game will be on point. Okay, so ever since I was young, like I said, I wanted to be working in Hollywood, and I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a singer, and then I wanted to be an actress. And then I was like, let me just go into production. And I just feel like the opportunities to do any of that stuff is no longer there, and it's no longer available. Simply because it's gotten so competitive, and everybody wants it. Everybody wants to do it. And I'll tell you guys why I feel like everybody wants to do it now in a couple of minutes. But that's why I feel like I have to give up, right? Because it's gotten way too competitive. Okay, so I graduated from school in 2015, right? And ever since then, I've been trying to look for like that perfect job for me, and I haven't been able to find it. That's why I've had a hard time progressing in my field, because I literally still, to this day, I still can't find that perfect dream job that I wanted when I was in college. Back then, I wanted to be some sort of entertainment reporter, because I thought it would be so much fun. But the opportunities in San Francisco to be that was not there. And then I got married in 2016, and then my husband and I at the time were actually supposed to move to LA so I can kind of start pursuing my dreams. And I was only 25, 26 then, and I wanted to pursue my dreams. But things kind of, due to a lot of circumstances, we weren't able to move to LA. We were too poor to move, so we couldn't even do it. So I was kind of stuck there for a really long time with my husband, and I couldn't really move forward with my opportunities that I wanted to take. And I feel like because of that, I have lost so much opportunities and connections, because I decided to just stay in San Francisco instead of pursuing my dreams of moving to LA, right? So that's one of the biggest reasons why I feel like I need to give up, because I feel like at this point it might be a little bit too late for me, because the industry has changed so much, right? And I feel like it's a little bit too late. But I don't think that I don't think it's that bad necessarily, but I feel like for me, being 33, almost 34-year-olds trying to chase a Hollywood dream or a Hollywood life might not be the best for me. All right, let's see. What eye should I do? I don't know what eye I should do. Okay, I think I want to be a little bold today. So I think I'm going to go in, again, I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then I think I'm going to go in with, I think maybe this one as a base, or yeah, this one or this one as a base. I think I'm going to do this one. When it comes to makeup, I'm very much, I like nude, I like simple, I like easy. But since I'm going to be staying inside today, I'm like, let me just make it, let me make it interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to do this one as a base. So yeah, so after I got married, of course, I looked for jobs. I looked for jobs even here. I was hoping to find a job here, like in Hollywood, that I could do, and then me and my husband can just move down here. But unfortunately, that never happened for us, and I couldn't find a job, and he couldn't find a job, and then we just never moved. So, and it was kind of stuck then. Like, fasting forward a little bit, when I moved to LA, I moved here in 2020. And that was during the pandemic. And nothing was really available like that. Work wasn't very available like that when I moved here. Like, nobody was really filming, nobody was shooting anything. So the opportunities to work were actually really super low. And that's why I feel like I missed my opportunities back in 2016 when I should have just moved when I was, when I had that, because I think the opportunities were much, much, much more available then. But so we had the pandemic, we had COVID, and then we had the strikes. So that's like, I feel like that's like two things that are against me when it comes to trying to work in Hollywood, is that we had this huge pandemic and then we had the strikes. Those two things don't lead to having a good, successful job. I was lucky enough to get some jobs. I was able to get some contract work back then when I first moved here, but still, it still wasn't, enough for me to get a job. So I think I'm also gonna go in with this one because I really like how that looks. But again, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. So just judge me if you want. Leave me tips if you want, and I'll follow them and I can do more looks. If you guys want me to try any looks that might work, I can try it and just so I can be a little bit better at doing makeup moving forward. Okay. I really love this palette. It's so fun. But anyways, let's see what's on my next. So back to my story. So the pandemic and the strikes are now over, and jobs seems like they're like getting better and better and better, but the opportunities are still very, very, very low because everybody and their mother wants to work in the creative field and in media. Like seriously, even the people that like just somehow just stumbled upon this a couple years ago, unlike me who has been trying to do this since I was 13 years old, they want to do it too. Everybody wants to do the job. And I feel like living in LA makes it even worse because it's so competitive over here, right? I was on LinkedIn the other day trying to look for a simple post-production job, trying to look for a production job, trying to find anything in the marketing, creative field. Every freaking job that I tried to apply for was 100 applicants or more. That's just 100 applicants. Who knows? Maybe 600 people apply for the job. Maybe 300 people apply for the job. We don't know. But it's always 100 applicants or more. To me, when I go on LinkedIn and I see all those people apply for the same job that I want, that I feel like I would be good at, and not, and a lot of these jobs too are low level, entry level positions. They are coordinator roles, they're junior roles, they are assistant roles, and hundreds upon hundreds of people have been applying for them. And that's not very encouraging for somebody that really, really, really feels like they would be good and feels like they are getting like left behind because they can't find the job that they want. It just doesn't really feel good when I see that. It's so discouraging and it makes me not want to do it. And I also, like I said, I feel like living in LA too, I think it's going to be virtually impossible to try to get a job in entertainment. What I really want to do in Hollywood is I want to be an entertainment reporter. I want to be on the red carpets. I want to be talking to my favorite people. I want to be bringing news stories, entertainment news stories on a network. That's what I want to do. That's what I've been trying to do since I was young. After I didn't want to be an actress anymore. I wanted to be like the next Juliana Rancic. I love her, right? She was my inspiration growing up. I wanted to be like Oprah. I wanted to be like Hoda, right? I want to be like all these people. But in order to get any of those opportunities, you have to be like you have to be like a huge influencer, right? You have to be like a Hailey Bailey, right? You have to be like an Emma Chamberlain to be able to get any sort of attention on you from Hollywood. That for me frustrates me because it's like, I have been wanting to do this since I was little, and I wish these opportunities came before me, but they never did. But all of a sudden you have people like Emma Chamberlain who grew up, who blew up on YouTube, and now she has all these opportunities and she gets to do all this stuff. No hate on Emma. No, like, I'm not hating her at all. I think she's great. I love what she did with her YouTube, but it's just very, very frustrating when all these people are coming up and you've been here for a really long time and you still haven't quote unquote come up yet. So that's my thing. So I feel like unless I have 12 million followers, 300 million views, whatever I need, I will not get any sort of attention on me. I just feel like it's very, 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 very difficult to get a leg up when you're trying to work in entertainment, because I have tried everything I could. I have reached out to people in the industry to try to look for jobs. Nothing. I have reached out directly to agents. I have reached out directly to production houses. I have sent my resume to recruiters. I have done everything. I've even DM'd a bunch of news stations, new networks and things like that. And it's still, the opportunities are still not there. And it's the most frustrating thing, because my thing is, YouTube is not going to be my thing forever. I don't want it to be my thing forever. It would be nice, but I don't think YouTube is actually that sustainable, because as we can see, a lot of people are quitting right now. Okay, let me put on this because I've been holding it for a really long time. Okay, let me just put on my eyes. Oh my God, this blue is everything. Oh my God. Again, I'm not very good at this, but like, just look at it. Oh my God, it looks so good. Oh my God, it looks so good. Okay. The thing is, it like goes on, it's blue, but it goes on green on me, which is quite interesting. But Anastasia Beverly Hills has tendency to do that though. Okay, how do I look? I hope I look okay. I can't see myself in the thing, so I hope I look okay. Okay. Because I think one of the reasons why it's so hard to find a job in entertainment or anything like that's fun or creative anymore is because of the fact of social media. Because social media has made it so easy to learn all these trades, to learn how to edit, to learn how to create, to learn how to make video, to learn how to, you know, make graphics and stuff like that. And that everybody now feels like they can also do it, which they can, it's easy. So everybody's applying for these jobs because they know that it's fun and easy and cool to do. And I feel like that's why social media, that's why it's very hard for people like me to find a job in this field, because social media has made it so fun and interesting. And it is. And I understand why people want those fun, creative jobs. But again, it's frustrating because I want those jobs too. And I'm not getting it, you know? This is so messy, but I'm hoping to, clean it up with my foundation. So okay, I think I want to do another color. I think I'm gonna go in with this one, Quasar. So yeah, so due to social media, that's why I feel like getting any sort of creative job, whether you want to be a designer, whether you want to work in marketing, whether you want to work in this stuff, it's hard to find any sort of creative job. And the thing that really pisses me off about Hollywood that I hate is the fact that they're all so freaking gatekeepy. They won't give you any, like I said before, they will not give you any opportunity unless you know somebody directly, unless you know an agent directly, unless you like have some sort of influence, unless you like walk up to them. They will not give you any sort of opportunity, and they're so gatekeepy, and I hate that. Things that really irks me is how they will, a huge star will come up with their own production company. Let's say, who did this recently? Kate Winslet, for example, will come up with her own production company, right? Kate Winslet, that has been in this industry for years and years and years and years. She's had so many opportunities. She's been able to have such a successful longevity of a career. She'll have her own little production company. She'll write her own script, right? She'll like get the best directors, actors, and then she'll be the star of that particular movie, right? And then obviously she's a good actress, right? She's a very good actress. She's very like, everybody loves her. A-list celebrity, A-list actress over here. She'll do it. And then she'll go ahead and put herself in these movies. And then instead of giving other people opportunities, instead of like giving other people like chances and opportunities to come up, she'll put herself in these movies. And then what really, really, really irks me, she'll like get nominated for an Oscar. So she's basically rewarding herself because she's already at the top. But then she'll like, all of a sudden Hollywood's gonna, oh my God, this person is a really good actress. I'm like, well, it's Kate Winslet. Of course she's a good actress. And of course she's gonna get nominated for an Oscar. But she put herself in that position to get nominated for an Oscar and to get herself in that role. So I just like, that really irks me when they put themselves in these movies or TV shows, and then they end up getting Oscars for it. So it's like they're just like rewarding themselves, right? And they're, instead of giving opportunities for other people. And that is one of the things that pisses me off. And the fact that I feel like they're so freaking gatekeepy. Okay, again, I've been holding this for a while. Let me just put it in. Okay, next I'm gonna do my eyebrows. This is not good. I know this is not good, guys. Bear with me here. I know I'm not a professional. Hopefully I can clean it all up in the end. But let me do my eyebrows next. I'm going to use this brow pen by Anastasia Beverly Hills to just kind of shade in my eyes. I don't have a lot of hair on my eyes, so I have to kind of put this in to kind of fill it out. So that's what frustrates me. I just wish that Hollywood was a little bit less gatekeepy and actually gave opportunities to people that don't necessarily always have the connections. If I were to start an agency right now where I would representing like talent, I would be like, if you know anybody in the industry, you're not going to come to my agency. If you think that, oh, I know Brad Pitt, or I know Brad Pitt's agent, or I know Brad Pitt's best friend, I don't care who you know. I'm not going to put you in my like roster for. I just wish they would open up the gates and let other people have an opportunity. You got people like North getting a role in freaking Lion King, and I don't even know if she's even that good. Not to hate on a child. I'm not trying to hate on a child. And then you have people like Blue Ivy also starring in a movie. It's just like, the reason why she's there is because of their names, and it's just frustrating because like, what about people that don't know people but are actually really, really talented? That's just my little gripe when it comes to Hollywood and working in Hollywood, and that's why I want to like change my thing. And so I moved to LA to work in Hollywood, right? But since there's no opportunities here, I think I'm just gonna have to move again, because I don't want to be anywhere where I feel like I'm not gonna be able to have any opportunities. I'd rather just move elsewhere and live somewhere that's a little cheaper and try my best there. So that's gonna be, I think I want to move. I think I want to just try something else, because at this point it's hopeless. Okay, so next I'm gonna just kind of brush my eyebrows. So what now, right? Like, what am I gonna do now? That is the big question. Like, if I'm gonna give up on my dreams, if I no longer want to actually work here, I'm gonna what I'm thinking of is going back to school and getting into some sort of training program and learning how to do something, a trade, some sort of either I'm gonna go back to school full time, even though I literally don't have any money to be going back to school. But I'm gonna try to work on that. I'm gonna go to some sort of training school. You guys need to let me know what you guys suggest in the comments below. I just want like a training program that's easy and that will get me a job that is not in the creative field or in Hollywood, and that is somewhat fun. Because I just don't want to be competing with hundreds upon hundreds of people anymore in this, in this city trying to find a job. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna put on my my concealer. I think I'm putting it on right. If I'm not, I'm sure y'all will let me know below. Okay. That's the gist of it. I've thought about going to school for dermatology. I've thought about going to school to be a therapist, even though I'm hesitant about going to school for therapy, because I don't want to take on, because I'm a very sensitive person. I don't want to take on other people's like emotions, because I'm just so sensitive and I'll just end up crying. I've thought about dermatology, but dermatology takes 12 years to finish. But if I finish school in 12 years, I will be about 44 years old, and I could just start my dermatology career. I feel like it'll be a little bit challenging though, because it is science. I'm not very good at science. The things that I'm really good at, which is entertainment stuff, Hollywood doesn't want it. So I feel like I have to pivot again and do something more, that's going to get me a job. That's going to be in the end. I know a lot of people have suggested that I go into nursing, but I don't want to do nursing because, again, it just seems so like, it seems very, very hard and very, not very fun in my opinion. But I feel like dermatology might be more interesting, I've looked into going into school for pharmaceuticals. And I think that even might be a little bit more interesting. So that's the gist of my update on my career, because I'm just so sick of it. I'm so tired of applying for jobs. I'm tired of feeling like, oh, I did this wrong. I did this in the wrong order. I was supposed to put on eyeliner first, but I did this wrong. Okay. But the mascara that I'm using is Anastasia Beverly Hills. Anastasia Beverly Hills did not sponsor this video, by the way. Okay, so now I'm gonna put on some eyeliner. Oh my god, this is so bad, guys. If you guys came to watch me put makeup on badly, you're in the right place. Oh my god, I think it's too bad. I think it's not. This is not very good. Okay, I'm gonna put on the foundation now. Okay, this is the foundation that I use. It's called About Face. I really like them. Somebody from TikTok recommended it. So, oh my god, this eyeliner sucks. But again, I'm not going out. So this does not look good on camera. I just noticed. But you know what? Fuck it. It's too late. Okay. So now foundation. Yes. I like a little bit more of a glowy foundation. I like it a little bit glowy, but I don't know. Is that right? Is that how you're supposed to put it on? I don't know, guys. Anyways, if you guys have any suggestions for career opportunities, or like, you know, even though I've literally done everything possible to try to build my career and try to make things happen for myself, I still feel like I'm not exceeding where I should. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to, like, I have to use my fingers to blend this in. Okay. I like to use this. It's called Glotion by L'Oreal Paris. This looks so weird. Okay, I like to have that on. But yeah, that's my conclusion when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to working in this industry. It's so frustrating, you know. If you are wanting to work in entertainment and you want to move to LA and like follow your dream, like, I don't think you should. I think that you should try to find work in your area because it's less competitive in those areas, I think. Okay, I'm gonna put on a little more mascara. I'm not gonna do my lips. I'm not gonna do my lips on camera because I get way too many comments, negative comments actually, about my lips. I will not be putting on my lips on camera. I will not be doing that. But just know that I'm just gonna use I'm just gonna use some lip gloss and a little bit of lipstick for my lips. But I really just wanted to do my eyes and put on some foundation. Again, this is so bad. Oh my god, I'm telling you, I'm not good at this at all. I'm not good at this at all. Okay, and then I'm like, just tell me. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments that my makeup is awful. And then I like to use a little blush. Yeah, again, tell me in the comments what you guys suggest I should do. Or what field, or, you know, I just want like a fun, interesting job that is not competitive. No creative jobs, no marketing jobs, no, you know, video jobs. Something that is fun, interesting, that is not competitive. And I'm willing to take the training for it. I'm willing to learn how to do it so that I can have better opportunities, so I can get better jobs. Because Hollywood is not it for me any longer. My dreams of Hollywood has died. My dreams, my goals has died. And I'm tired. So I no longer want to do that. So if you guys have any other, guys, I know this makeup sucks. Tell me if you guys have any suggestions of how I can make my makeup better. Please tell me, because I will come back and I will take your notes and I will learn. Okay? And then last but not least is I'm gonna just use this dewy spray. Even though, again, I'm not going anywhere, but ta-da! This doesn't look good. I will try again next time. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be back for another video. Have a good day.